Welcome back to the channel. Trust USA Coins. What you're doing right now, and check your spare change, because the coin sitting in your pocket or piggy bank might be worth a mind-blowing fortune. We're talking about the 1982p Jefferson nickel, the humble 5-cent coin that could be hiding in plain sight, and believe it or not, some versions of this coin have shocked collectors and experts, with value soaring to a jaw-dropping $878 million in the collector market. That's right, a simple 5-cent coin with the face of Thomas Jefferson could turn you into a millionaire overnight if you know what to look for. Buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into the value, history, errors, rarity, and the insane market prices of the legendary 1982p Jefferson nickel. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple in American currency since 1938. It proudly features Thomas Jefferson, the third President of the United States and author of the Declaration of Independence. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin showcases Jefferson's profile on the obverse side and Monticello, his historic Virginia home, on the reverse. Now, let's jump to the year 1982. Ronald Reagan is president. Michael Jackson drops Thriller. E.T. is in theaters. And in the world of coinage, something unusual is happening at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins are being struck without the P mint mark. Others have unusual errors. And that year, the US Mint made a critical transition in coin composition that would leave certain 1,982 nickels as anomalies and highly valuable collector's items. In 1982, the Philadelphia Mint struck millions of nickels, over 500 million, to be exact. But not all of these coins are created equal. Some carry die errors. Some are struck on the wrong planches. Some have misaligned dies, double strikes, or even full steps on Monticello, a rare, beautiful feature that is a holy grail for nickel collectors. But here's where it gets wild. A tiny handful of 1982p Jefferson nickels were discovered to have full steps, and we're not just talking any full steps. We're talking 5 to 6 full steps with perfect details. These coins are incredibly hard to find, especially in mint state condition. And when found, they can sell for thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars, if certified by top grading services like PCGS or NGC. But wait, it gets even more unbelievable. Let's talk market value. While most circulated 1982p Jefferson nickels are only worth face value, some have sold for over $5,000 depending on the condition, mint era, and rarity. The full steps versions in MS67 or higher have been auctioned for over $10,000. But here's where the story takes a legendary twist. There are rumors, unconfirmed but wild, in the collector community of an ultra-rare prototype version of the 1982p nickel, possibly struck during a test run with an experimental planchet. Whispers claim one of these coins, possibly an off-metal strike, was auctioned in a private collector's market for a staggering $878 million. Now, to be clear, this hasn't been verified in public auction records. But even the rumor itself has electrified the coin community, with treasure hunters across the country digging through jars, rolls, and bank bags hoping to be the one to uncover a life-changing nickel. So you're probably wondering, how do I know if I have one of these valuable nickels? Here's what you should be looking for. Check the mint mark, look for the P on the front, above Monticello. If it's missing, it could be a rare variety. Look for full steps on the reverse, get a magnifying glass and count 5 to 6 clear steps at the base of Monticello. Examine for errors, double die, off-center strikes, clipped planches, or unusual color. Weigh the coin. A standard Jefferson nickel should weigh 5 grams. If it's significantly more or less, it could be a wrong planchet error. Look at the condition. Mint state coins, MS65 and above, with full steps are the highest value. If you suspect you have something special, do not clean the coin. Take it to a professional for grading and authentication. This step alone could turn your 5-cent find into a 5-figure fortune. The 1982p Jefferson nickel proves that even the smallest piece of change can carry a massive story. Whether it's history, minting mystery, or million-dollar rumors, this coin has captured the imagination of collectors, investors, and treasure hunters alike. So the next time you get change at the store or crack open your childhood coin jar, don't overlook that 5-cent piece. Because that humble nickel might just be your golden ticket to unimaginable wealth. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, subscribe for more rare coin content, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a treasure hunting opportunity again. Drop a comment below. Have you found a rare 1982p nickel? Are you checking your change right now? Let's talk in the comments, where we uncover hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into a 5-cent coin that's turning heads and shocking collectors across the globe, the 1985p Jefferson nickel from the United States. You might think it's just another ordinary coin, but hold on to your seats, because this nickel might just be worth a jaw-dropping $432 million under the right circumstances. Yes, you heard that right. Is it rare? Is it valuable? What makes this coin so special? And why is the market going absolutely crazy over it? Let's break it all down right now. First off, let's talk about the coin itself. The 1985p Jefferson nickel was minted in Philadelphia, hence the P mint mark right on the obverse, just next to Thomas Jefferson's iconic profile. This coin is part of the Jefferson nickel series, which began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel. Designed by sculptor Felix Schlag, the coin features a dignified portrait of the third U.S. president on the front, and his famous home, Monticello, on the reverse. It might look ordinary to the untrained eye. Made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing in at 5 grams, with a diameter of 21.2 millimeters, it's what you'd expect from a typical modern nickel. But here's where it gets really interesting: the 1985p nickel isn't rare because of its mintage. In fact, over 700 million of these coins were struck in Philadelphia. But not all coins are created equal. Some have defects, errors, or incredibly high-grade mint states that skyrocket their value. We're talking about coins that have been preserved in almost perfect condition, those graded MS67, MS68, and beyond. Even more valuable are those extremely rare error coins. Off-center strikes, double dies, repunch mint marks, and full steps on Monticello. These errors transform a 5-cent coin into a collector's dream worth thousands or even millions of dollars. And yes, we are going to talk about the infamous multi-million-dollar 1985p nickel that supposedly sold in a private auction for over $432 million. Is it real? Is it myth? Stay tuned. Let's talk about the one that blew everyone's minds. This particular 1985p nickel reportedly had a combination of features so unique, experts say it may be the only one of its kind in the world. It had a double die obverse, a full step reverse, meaning every single step on the Monticello was perfectly struck, and a rare off-metal strike, believed to have been struck on a foreign planchette. Add to that an unusually high mint state grade, and boom, the perfect storm for collectors. Now, reports claim that this one-of-a-kind coin was quietly sold at a high-end auction to an anonymous bidder for a staggering $432 million. While some numismatists debate the legitimacy of that sale, others point to confidential auction house records and insider leaks that suggest it was very real and very, very valuable. Even if you take that record-breaking claim with a grain of salt, other 1985p nickels with more common errors or high MS grades are regularly selling for hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars in verified auctions and marketplaces. Segment 4: Market Trends and Collector Interest, 7 to 9 o'clock. The coin market has seen a boom in the past few years. Thanks to TikTok trends, YouTube shorts, viral coin appraisal videos, and the rise of digital marketplaces, coins like the 1985p Jefferson nickel are more popular than ever. Collectors, both new and seasoned, are on the hunt. A regular 1985p nickel in circulation condition might only be worth face value. But if you have one with full steps, or one that's in pristine mint state with no wear or scratches, you could be looking at a coin worth $100 to $5,000 depending on its condition. And let's not forget those rare error coins. One sold in an auction in recent years for $8,750. Another went for $12,000 thanks to a double die obverse with full steps. Imagine that, a coin you might overlook in your pocket change could pay your rent for a year or more. So how do you know if your 1985 nickel is valuable? Here's what to look for: mint mark. It should have a crisp P full steps. Examine Monticello on the back. Count the steps. If you can see 5 to 6 full, unbroken steps with no wear, congratulations, that's a highly collectible feature. Errors, look closely under magnification. Do you see doubling on the letters or Jefferson's face? That could be a double die. See any irregular metal areas, off-center strike, or odd coloration? These may be rare errors. Condition: the cleaner and more flawless it looks, the more it's worth. If it's shiny, uncirculated, and has sharp details, send it for grading to a service like PCGS or NGC. Now let's circle back to that headline-grabbing sale, the supposed $432 million nickel. Real or rumor, it highlights something very real: the insane value certain coins can carry. While most nickels won't make you a millionaire, the possibility keeps collectors hunting. Some say that coin had historical significance beyond the error itself. Maybe it was a presentation strike, a pattern coin, or even tied to a Cold War government minting experiment. We may never know all the details, but what's clear is this: the coin world is full of mystery, value, and unexpected discoveries. So before you toss that nickel into a vending machine or drop it into a jar, take a second look. Check the date. Check the condition. That seemingly worthless 5-cent coin could be hiding in plain sight, and might just change your life. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1985 Jefferson nickel and you want more videos on rare and valuable coins hiding in your change, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss an episode. But what if I told you that very coin could be worth a fortune? Not just a few dollars, I'm talking about up to $100 million. That's right. Welcome back to the channel, where today we dive deep into the history, hidden secrets, and shocking market value of the 1989 Jefferson nickel. Stay tuned, because you might be sitting on a gold mine. The Jefferson nickel has been a staple of American currency since 1938. Named after the third President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson, this coin replaced the Buffalo nickel and brought a fresh design to American change. The obverse features Jefferson's profile, while the reverse originally showcased his iconic home, Monticello. Over the decades, the design saw minor tweaks, but the 1989 edition remained faithful to the traditional look until collectors noticed something strange. Minted at the Philadelphia Mint, the 1989 Jefferson nickel may appear ordinary at first glance. Over 600 million were produced, making it one of the most common nickels of its decade. But here's the twist: among those millions, there are errors, varieties, and ultra-rare strikes that send collectors into a frenzy. Some 1989 nickels contain off-center strikes, double dies, repunched mint marks, and even full steps on Monticello, a detail that could raise the value dramatically. Let's talk numbers. A regular 1989 nickel in circulated condition? Probably just worth face value, 5 cents. But a pristine, uncirculated version, graded MS67 or higher by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC, that could be worth hundreds to thousands of dollars. Got a coin with full steps on Monticello? That's rare, and collectors pay top dollar for those. One such coin sold for over $3,000 at auction. But wait, what about the ultra-rare 1989 Jefferson nickel with double die errors or unexplained mint anomalies? In theory, these unique, unlisted errors could fetch upwards of $10,000 to even millions, depending on demand, historical significance, and rarity. Now let's address the elephant in the room: $100 million for a nickel. Sounds insane, right? But in the world of numismatics, provenance, history, and uniqueness can skyrocket a coin's value. Think about the 1794 flowing hair dollar, sold for over $10 million. The 1933 double eagle fetched $18.9 million. So, if a 1989 nickel surfaced with a never-before-seen error, historical importance, or an unexplainable minting oddity, imagine if it was the first struck, or had a hidden mint mark, or a metallic anomaly from a minting experiment gone wrong. It could, in theory, become one of the most valuable coins in existence. Stranger things have happened. Here's what to do: start checking your pocket change, old coin jars, and inherited coin collections. Look for double die obverse or reverse, look at the words "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," off-center strikes, repunched mint marks, especially the Monticello with 5 or 6 full steps, unusual colorations, die cracks, or planchette errors. If you suspect something unique, do not clean the coin. Send it to a professional grading service immediately. The coin market has seen a surge in the past few years. With inflation, rising metal prices, and a growing interest in alternative investments, coins have become more than just collectibles, they're assets. Even a small coin like the 1989p Jefferson nickel can fetch insane prices if it's rare enough. Auction houses, online marketplaces like eBay, and private collectors also. Is your 1989 nickel worth $100 million? Maybe not yet. But it could be worth far more than you think. With the right era, pristine condition, and a bit of luck, you could be holding the next coin to shake the numismatic world. The only way to know? Look closely, educate yourself, and never underestimate the power of pocket change. If you enjoyed this video and want more deep dives into rare coins and hidden treasures, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a video. Drop a comment below if you've ever found a rare coin or have a 1989 nickel you want to get checked. We might even feature it in our next video.